everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Erica from Confessions of a Homeschooler, and it is time for another Sew Sampler unboxing. So I always love doing these videos, they're really fun. If you don't know what Sew Sampler is, it's a monthly subscription box from Fat Quarter Shop, and they send all kinds of sewing and quilting goodies in here. So it's kind of like getting a surprise birthday gift every month in your mailbox. The boxes retail for $24.95, and then the contents value kind of varies. And I have not opened this box yet, so I'm not sure what the value of it is yet, but we can talk all about that at the end of this video. So for now, let's take a look and see what's inside. All right, so here is this month's box, and just in comparison, here is, let's put them this way, last month's box. So these ones look like they're pretty much exactly the same size. I know they've been kind of sending out different sizes. So this box is about 10 inches long by about just over 6 inches wide and about 3 inches deep. So just to give you an idea of size. Now I haven't opened this box. Okay, so I haven't opened up this box yet. So, oh, cute little polka dots. Looks like they kind of changed up their box a little. They're always just a little bit different. Well, that's kind of fun. Okay, let's get to the goodies. I always hate ripping this paper. All right, May box, and it says Hello Spring, and if you open this up, it kind of gives you a little overview of everything that's in your box and the value of your box, so I'll talk about that as we go. There's always also a coupon in here, and this particular one is for 10% off rulers, 20% off lighting and quilt display stuff, 30% off rotary cutters and scissors. So that's always kind of nice if there's something that you've been kind of eyeing, and they give you a little coupon for it. All right. And then they also always throw in a sticker. This one's actually different. They used to say Sew Sampler, so this is kind of a new style. If I can get my camera to focus. There we go. So this one's kind of a new style. They usually say Sew Sampler on them. Okay, so the next thing in our box is our monthly block, and this one is Basket Sew Sampler Quilt Basket Block number 2. Now, when I saw this, I actually just now was thinking it's the same thing as one, so I just grabbed the one from last month, and they actually look quite similar. This is block number 1, that's block number 2, and it does say basket block on there, so I'm assuming the whole quilt might be different basket blocks maybe, I don't know. They always send the final kind of how to put the quilt together in the last box, so we'll have to see. It's like a mystery sew along kind of. Okay, next thing in our box is this tiger tape, 30 yards of 1/4 inch tiger tape, and it's adhesive back taping, and it's good for marking stitches for quilting. You can mark, it's marked evenly every, let's see, at 9 lines per inch. It can be also used for blanket stitching, hemming, embroidery stitches, top stitches, or any craft that needs a guideline. I would think that you could probably use this on your sewing machine as well as a guide for 1/4 inch or whatever, so that's kind of handy. Okay, next thing in here is this Snap and Store personal container carrier, and it's just like a container, but it just pops together. This is great. I actually already have one of these, and I put my scissors and rotary cutter and things like that that I don't like, seam rippers and things. I'll just throw this in a bag, especially if I'm, you know, going to travel with my sewing stuff, and then I don't have to worry about it, you know, them poking or cutting or anything like that. So that actually is kind of a nice handy carrier. Another great thing you can use these for is if you do embroidery and you take it, like I always embroider when I'm at swim class with my kids because I have nothing to do. I'm sitting there for an hour and a half. So I bring a lot of, you know, like my embroidery quilt blocks with me, and then you can keep your thread, your scissors, your needles, and everything in here, and then I just throw it in my purse, and it's like really easy to just pull out. So that's kind of fun, and yeah, I love pink. Okay, oh, look at this. Okay, the fabric, this is one of my things that I love most about Fat Quarter Shop is the fabric that they put in their boxes. They're always so pretty, and they're not stingy on the fabric. They give you a ton of fabric. So, you know, sometimes it's a whole, like a jelly roll, or you know, like a mini pack like this. It's always something really fun. So this particular one is the Blueberry Park Fat Eighth Bundle by Karen Lewis Textiles for Robert Kaufman Fabric. And to have the info on the back there, Blueberry Park, it just says what it is. And I've actually, I'm really excited to get this because I love her fabric and I haven't ever bought any for myself. And so I think it will be really fun to have some of these prints. I'm just trying to give you a look here at them. And it's nice and rainbow, beautiful colors. This one's actually on my screen, it's a deeper green than what it's showing up as on my screen. I think it's just kind of washing it out a little bit. All the colors are just slightly darker than what's showing up on my camera. Ah, that's such a beautiful purple. That's actually showing up really closely. It was mostly that green that was off a little bit, but anyways, look at all these colors. These are so absolutely beautiful. And there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 fat eighths. So those are absolutely beautiful. Super fun. Okay. Oh, I haven't been telling you what these things retail for. I'll tell you at the end. We'll go through everything. Okay. The next thing is a roll and press, and I've actually never used one of these before. I had asked somebody on Instagram because I saw them using it, and so these are actually really cool. It's a clover roll and press, and it was designed by Joanne Hawley. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. And basically, instead of ironing, and I'm going to show you this picture here, but instead of taking your fabric to the ironing board, you can actually just roll your seams. And it's just really fast. This is probably a great option, especially if you're traveling. And the person I asked on Instagram said this actually works just as good as an iron, if not better. So I haven't tried one, so that'll be interesting. But I think this is a great option, especially if you have younger kids who are sewing too, then they wouldn't be dealing with hot iron. So this is really cool. I'll probably for sure try it out and let my kids use it as well. I like that. Okay. The next thing that's in here is this small flying geese ruler, and this is by Quilt in a Day, and it's a finished size flying geese of 3 inches by 6 inches and a 1/2 inch by 3 inch, and then it has the instructions included in it. So this is a hard ruler, and you can basically use it to make flying geese just much more quickly. The cool thing about this is, as you can see, it's got the flying geese on here, and then it's also got this your seam allowance right here, so you can just put that right on your block, line up, you know, your points and everything, and then you won't cut off your top point on your flying geese when you go to trim them. So that's really cool. I'm excited to have this because really, quite honestly, I hate making flying geese. It's such a hassle, and so I think this will actually be a really cool tool to use with that. Okay, so I took this out just so you could see it a little bit more clearly. So here's the outline for the smaller one, and then there's a seam allowance over here, and then here's the outline for the larger triangle with the seam allowance up on the top. So I think this will be nice and handy. You can put it on your fabric either way that you need to, and it will just make trimming flying geese so much easier. Okay, next thing in here is exclusive Pacific pattern, Sew Sampler exclusive. And I'm just going to read the card here. It looks like, let's see, flock to the west coast for some serious summer sun, sand, and color. Bright flying geese drift across the Pacific pattern, which is ideal for your Blueberry Park Fat Eighth bundle. And then you just need to select some low volume backgrounds. And you can also, of course, use your flying geese ruler to make these. So isn't that fun? And that would be really great. Obviously, they always coordinate the fabric along with the pattern, and that would be beautiful, a nice beautiful rainbow pattern on there. And of course, you can use your flying geese ruler that came with it also. So, and then you just need a little bit of extra background and binding fabric, and it does kind of show you how to cut up all the materials and stuff. And the cool thing about their exclusive patterns is they're always in color, which makes it really fun. I respond better to color, and so I think these patterns are nice. Now I know they're flying geese in the past. I feel like their patterns have been a little bit easier to do, but the instructions on this one look really nice and clear, so I think it'd probably be okay for a beginner. And just think about how good you'd be at flying geese after you made all of those. So, all right. Okay, so here is the entire contents of the box. So let's just talk about pricing. So I already mentioned it's $24.95 a month for the subscription. The value of the box is as follows. So the tape was $8.98. The quilt pattern is $8.98. The little quilt block, you can buy these if you don't get the box, but you still want to do this sew along with them for $1.48 on their website. The Blueberry Park Fat Eighth bundle is $17.98, and then the ruler, Quilt in a Day ruler, is $10.98. The seam roller is $14.48, and then this little carrying case is $1.98. And they actually have this in different colors online. They have pink, green, blue, and a black one. Okay, so if I did my math right, the value of this box is $64.86 for everything in it, and then as I said before, the price of the subscription is $24.95. Their boxes have historically tended to value around $50 to $60. I think the lowest box I saw was $48 and some change. I can't remember exactly what it was, but so this one's actually pretty high, and I'm really actually pretty happy with all of the contents. I love this fabric. I can't even deal. I'm so excited to use this, and this I'm actually super excited for, and the ruler as well. I always love getting rulers. I don't know what it is. Yeah, you can just never have enough rulers, but anyways, so I really do like this contents of this box. So leave a comment below and let me know what you thought. Alright guys, so that was the May 2017 Fat Quarter Shop Sew Sampler Box. Just wanted to say that overall I'm really happy with these boxes. They tend to put in some really cool things, and each month they're different, and I found that from each box I've been able to get some, you know, a handful of things that are actually really fun and usable. Things I haven't used as much are actually the recipe cards, believe it or not. They're great to have in my stash, but I have a hard time doing a mystery kind of like sew along, so I kind of want to see the whole thing before I sew it. So I usually wait till I get all my cards before I start, you know, piecing together any of those kinds of their recipe cards. But it's still really fun. And the last year's subscription box, once you see it all come together, was actually a really cute quilt. So if you're like me, just hang on to those cards, wait till the end when you see them all, and then you can put it together. It's still really fun. My top 3 picks for this box are, of course, the fabric. I mean, seriously, look at that. It's so absolutely beautiful. And Karen Lewis makes the most fun, just useful fabric. I don't know if useful is the right term, but it's like super flexible. Like you could really use her designs with just about anything. It's not super florally. It's all very, you know, just kind of these plain prints, and they just go really well with all kinds of things. Second favorite would be this ruler, which you can't even see, but trust me, it's there. It's clear. See? Anyways, love getting rulers always. They're so much fun. And then I'm also really excited to use this roller. Yep, like I said, haven't used this one before, so this is definitely a top pick. So here's my 3 top picks for this month's box. I hope you enjoyed it. If you got the box or watched the video, let me know in the comments below what you think is the best item. And if you have any questions or anything, I'll also do my best to answer those there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you next time.